Good morning, Knightsmith. How is everyone doing today? What a morning it is. What a morning it's been. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a little man trying to break in. So I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry I'm a wee bit late. Still shaking off the cobwebs a wee bit. So let's get this chat popped out and let's get this rolling. Bum, 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 bum. Copy link. Boop. Chat screen. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Properties. And the reason I do this while I'm filming is because every single time I've done it while, like ahead of time and try to be responsible, there's always been some sort of weird mistake or weird error. And it's split the stream before and done weird stuff. So, but when I do it while I'm filming, while I'm live, it doesn't do that for whatever reason. So, there's that. Let's share this. Let's copy the link because that seems to work better. Let's go to the Book of Faces because for whatever reason that always seems a little bit better. What is today? Today's episode 65. Oh boy, oh boy. And post it there. Let's share to the wider Book of Faces. Let's go to the Reddit. Oh, we can go to the Twitter too. The Twitter. Make me log in. Well, it looks like the tweet that out. It's all important stuffs. Oh boy, a million things going on here. What else is? Get some stuff here going. Link. And choose a community. Post. Okay. I think we're shared all around. So, bleh. Okay. So a few things today, guys. I've been playing with some gel antique. And I got this guy going on here. Don't know how well you can see that, but it is definitely it definitely makes everything pop a lot more. Now, I mean, same problem still exists if it, if the carving's not deep, like this one wasn't deep. It's not going to be as vibrant as it could be. So that is a problem. Ooh, eyelash. Aren't eyelashes supposed to keep things from getting into your eyes? And what's in your eyes most often? Eyelashes. But yeah, you can see it actually, this gel antique stuff is kind of cool because it works into the cracks and crevices and really makes things, come out a lot more. So, it's very cool stuff. Very messy stuff. Very cool stuff. Starting to get some merch in. And we're still going back and forth on a couple things, but here is a color changing mug. Coffee's starting to get cold, so it's starting to go black again. This turns out a interesting shade of pink. But there are things that are, in the process of working through on that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, that's not fun. So, it's October. It's spooky season. Hope you guys have some really great plans this year. Cool thing, Halloween falls on Saturday, and it's going to be a blue moon. So that's going to be fun. Very exciting stuff, guys. Very exciting stuff. But as the weather gets colder, we need to start looking at indoor projects, things we're going to be doing inside. Now, still a great time for bonfires, don't get me wrong. But this winter, I really like to work on my calligraphy. And maybe some of you guys will help me with some of that at a certain point here. Let me see. It is cool. I just finished this huge belt. And it is one of my, it was the biggest project I've ever done. Still can't tell you what it is exactly. I know I've been like teasing it on the Facebook group and stuff. But I don't know. I'm excited because I think it turned out really well, and everyone I've shown it to thinks it's turned out really well. So hope the person receiving it thinks it turned out really well as well. It's funny. I just found my my first leather project that I did in 14 years? No, longer than that. 18 years? It was this leather card wallet. I ended up taking this to VidCon with all of my business cards. It's just funny to see how how absolutely terrible it is. But I mean, it worked. Kept my cards nice. man, the stuff I've learned within 6 months, 8 months, incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I wonder what I'm going to learn in the next 8 months. Because this is terrible. This is absolutely awful. It's funny that I was proud of this at one point. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right? Laugh and learn. I guess that's all you can do. So, let's see. I do have some stuff I can post to Reddit and stuff, I guess. I do have to say, though, that there's a lot of things I need to get working on this year. You know, it's kind of cool looking at numbers of stuff that you've been doing for years and years. Like this Facebook group Knightsmith, 293 members. That's just cool. Let me get to the YouTube page here. 462 subscribers. That's just crazy. You know, it really is. It's so cool that a lot of these things just get, you know, it just builds momentum over the years. I'm just about halfway there to getting back into the partner program. About halfway on everything, which is kind of cool. Which, you know, it's a slow growth, but I ended up taking like 8 months off and then getting stalled out a little bit with having a kid, and that does happen. So let's see what's going on in the world of YouTube. How to decide your channel niche. Joe Rogan Experience, Evan Hafer, Matt Best. Oh, all right, Patty Gurdy. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard hurdy-gurdy music, but the hurdy-gurdy it's a very weird instrument because it has metronomes and yeah, it has like not a metronome, but I guess it is a metronome. Is it? I don't know. A drone. That's what it is, a drone. So it has a drone that you kind of crank on, but you can, you know, as you reverse the crank and stuff and start and stop it, it's hard to explain. But I love hurdy-gurdy music. Long way of saying, Patty Gurdy. I just stumbled upon her, and she is awesome. Because not only is her music really good, but she also has videos of, you know, does question and answer videos and sits down and, you know, teaches you how to play it and why did she make this modification, that modification, you know, how is this done, how is that done. So it's really cool. I really like behind the scenes stuff almost as much as, if not more than I like the actual content itself. And for me, that's with everything. I like seeing how the sausage is made, I guess. But to me, that's it's just fantastic. And if I would hands down recommend going over and checking her out, Patty Gurdy, PATTYGURDY. Fantastic. Let's see. Thomas Benjamin, Stop Being an Arsehole, live on Zoom. Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast. That one's. Did he actually get that on a Monday? Yes, he did. Good for him. 3D printing some geared vice wheels. If I had a 3D printer, that would be fantastic. Building a brand, defining the customer from the Future, I don't know. Simple leather clutch bag. Very interesting things, guys. Very interesting. So let's see what my news. How do the cat smile and make cats fall in love with you? How to do the cat smile. Interesting. My dad taught me how to deal with bullies because he was one. What else is going on here? The 4 desires driving all human behavior. Let's take a look at that. Let's pop that open in a new tab. How to make French press coffee. It's not that hard. You throw your grinds in to the French press, put your hot water in, and you wait a couple minutes, push the plunger down, you pour it out. Excellent cup of coffee. My favorite way to have coffee. A little time consuming though. Not really time consuming, but for, usually you can only make 1 or 2 cups in a French press. Like, kind of big, the 2 cuppers. I like taking it camping because it's so easy and you don't have to worry for a percolator, and so it's faster in that respect, but you have to make it like a cup at a time. So if you only have like 1 cup of coffee, it's good, and you have to clean it, as opposed to just throwing a filter away. So it's both better and worse than your standard coffee maker. I think it makes better coffee though. From ketchup to pineapples, the food that should never be kept in the fridge. Ooh. The unexpected history of the air conditioner. Yeah, a lot of these are just really crappy titles. All right, the 4 desires driving all human behavior. Bertrand Russell, May 18th, 1872 to February 2nd, 1970. Endures as one of humanity's most lucid and luminous minds, an oracle of timeless wisdom. From what the good life really means to what frugal monotony is, why frugal monotony is essential for happiness, love, sex, and our moral superstitions. Wow, those titles just really roll off the tongue, don't they? A message. I don't care about that. See, all human activity is prompted by desire. There is a wholly fallacious theory advanced by some earnest moralist to the effect that it is possible to resist desire in the interest of duty and moral principle. I say this is fallacious not because no man ever acts from a sense of duty, but because duty has no hold on him unless he desires to be dutiful. I can agree to that. If you wish to know what men will do, you must know not only or principally the material circumstances, but rather the whole system of their desires and their relative strengths. Yeah, it's not just what they are, but it's what they value, and they're going to act towards what they value way more than towards what they are. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Oh, this is a really long read. Yeah, that's a really long read. I'll have to come back and check that out later. Interesting. Kelsey Gillette, good morning. Good morning, Kelsey. How are we doing today? You haven't been on in a hot minute here. How's it going? Ooh, and there's 2 watchers and 3 playbacks. Exciting stuff. So, cool thing. Your sister is actually getting into some leather work. Not as much as I am, but she's doing a little tooling and stuff, and it's actually really turning out nicely. Really nice. Pretty proud of her in that. I'm well. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Slept on the couch last night. That was mostly because of Connor. I got home at like 1:30 from the shop last night, and he was just a butt. I tried rocking him in the chair because he woke up, wouldn't go to bed. So I ended up, she ended up bringing him into the bed and nursing him while we tried to sleep. Around 2:45, I woke up again because he woke up, and ended up just going on the couch and playing with him for about half an hour before he crashed on me. And we slept out there until like 7:30 this morning. Joys of fatherhood they don't tell you about. Oh yeah, there's diapers, there's cleaning, there's screaming. No problem. You're not going to sleep much. What do you mean? You'll find out. Last couple weeks I've been a zombie, getting 1 or 2 hours of sleep a night. Just I can function. I can survive easily. Unlike 4 hours of sleep. I usually don't need more than 4 hours of sleep, but I need 4 hours of good sleep. Not 3 hours of crappy sleep, not 2 hours or an hour and a half of terrible sleep. I need 4 hours of good sleep. Maybe 5 if I'm tired. But, yes, the joys of children. It's gonna be worth it, but right now, just, Jesus, child. Just sleep, please. But there is so very much to do with everything, and not nearly enough time to do any of it. Like, I need to go clean a bunch of stuff out of your parents' house. I need to put a new roof on the shop. I need to get some commissions done so I can have some money. All the fun things in life. All the fun things in life. So what's going on with you and the boyfriend? Gotta carve some pumpkins? Succulent garden, plant cemetery. Oh, that's funny. I'm browsing through Reddit right now too. And this person, it's in R Crafts. Killed my succulent, so I turned my garden into a cemetery. That's funny. Plant cemetery. A lot of fascinating things. How to open a pineapple. How do you open a pineapple? I need to know if this is legit. So what he's doing, he twists it off the top. You know, you've seen that before. But now they're tapping it on the ground. I think they're just screwing. I think he's just screwing with the guy. I think he's just messing with him. Now he's rolling it on the ground. I think he's massaging the pineapple. That's not gonna open it. Come on. Here's one thing it always boggles my mind. I know, you know, humanity's been around for quite a while, a couple million years, but how did we figure out some of this stuff? Like how to make cheese or something. Alright, so he rolled it on the ground, tapped it a bunch of times, and now he's pulling. Holy shit. All right, I need to try this. All right, so what the guy did is he took the pineapple, twisted off the top, beat it on the ground, and rolled it around for a while, and beat it some more. And you know how they have like those little nibs where the leaves grow, or used to grow, or whatever. He just pulled them, and a little pyramid of pineapple came out. That is wild. Let's see, nothing much to do. We haven't talked about carving pumpkins. You should. It's a great pastime. Jasper has joined the show. Hi, Jasper. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Watching animals. Monkey see, monkey do. I mean, yeah, to an extent, I can see that. But at a certain point, like, sounds like I need a trip to the grocery store. Yes, I do. I don't know if they have pineapples. Are pineapples in season? I don't know. I need to try that. I really need to try that. But I mean, at a certain point, you got to think, you know, there's a lot of things that people do that animals don't. And we learned a lot of this stuff in a vacuum because there was no internet or anything like cheese, beer. All right, well, like beer and fermented stuff I could see because that does occur naturally. But there's just so many things that just boggle the mind. Like, how did you ever get from, you know, being a hairless ape to shooting out to space in a rocket? Like, there's just so much that were just complete either accidents or leaps of faith. I mean, well, I guess if it was easy, there'd be more, you know, more types of humans around, but we're the only survivors of the species, genus. I forget how that works. But so I guess maybe, you know, we watched them fail and said, let's not do that. Do something else. I don't know. Maybe cheese and other unnatural products are the result of scientific experiments. Maybe. Just questions that will never get answered, really. It's very, very interesting to think about every now and then, as long as you don't drive yourself too mad. I always think it's funny, too, if you look back throughout history, humanity's biggest evolutionary trait, the one that kept us alive, how we hunted, was that we were able to run food down. Just run it down. Just run it to death. Not that we were stronger, bigger, or faster than anything else. We just had more endurance. And I think that's a very interesting trait because 90% of people can't run anymore. But we still have that enduring spirit. Oh. Just something to think about. I know I can't run anything to death. If I tried, I'd be dead. But it's the season for madness. This is very correct. Spooky season. Love spooky season. Love me my spooky season. Running hurts. Yes, it does. So imagine what it would take to run down like a deer. Like seriously, just sitting there and just, I'm eating tonight. Yeah, boy. Just, but we got from there to here, so someone did. Did you decorate for the season? Not yet, but we are working on that. I mean, the biggest thing is getting all the stuff for the kiddo. Halloween, baby. Oh boy. I need to wake up. I need to wake up all the way. Bring stuff in from the cars. Put stuff away. Adult. Ugh. I'm sure we'll get there at some point. Four desires driving humanity. Very fascinating. Very fascinating things. So what do you think I should do for next week's giveaway? Next week's? No, not next week. End of October. I need to do a giveaway. I'm not sure what to do. Because at a certain point, you know, you start to run out of things, or start to run out of new ideas on things to make for people. Are you all going to wear costumes? I don't know. We haven't decided that yet. If we are, I'm probably gonna be a plague doctor, because I have that nice little plague doctor mask I made somewhere. There it is. Yeah, fun and interesting things. Interesting things. But yeah, I need to find something to make for the giveaway. Because I want it to be, you know, like my thinking is I want it to be kind of useful for a broad range of people, but also, you know, something interesting. My initial thought is to make a like a gentleman's caddy or something. But see, even there, I don't know. It doesn't have to be leather, but usually leather's the easiest to do and film while I'm doing things. And it really forces me to, you know, doing new products, it forces me to, you know, think creatively about things, and people usually enjoy getting leather products, things out of leather. So that's my thoughts on that. I'm not looking forward to next weekend. Need to do that roof. Really not looking forward to next weekend. Mostly because I have to do like it all myself, and that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a long, hard day. If I had, you know, 2-3 people to help me get it all done, nice and easy. Bags are usually versatile. You're right, they are. And seeing as it's mostly women who watch my live streams, tune in for live streams and stuff, maybe a bag wouldn't be a bad idea. I could do a nice bag, you know, maybe out of one piece of leather. So it's folded up, you know, you just do the seams, put on the buckle. Definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. And then I could always take it from there and, you know, upscale it. But if I start with a nice simple bag, easy. Maybe not even something really big. Maybe just something, you know, maybe something like that big. That way, you know, just one U-shaped thing, 2 gussets, and then the flap. Coasters are good too. Yes, they are. I do have a bunch of those coasters. I need to make a template. I have the things for it. But for coin purse. Ooh, I can do a coin purse. That'd be a nice, easy one. Ooh. I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I have an idea. Yeah. I think that'll be a good one too. Picture frame, is that possible to make from leather? Yes, it is. Not as easy as other things, but yes, it's definitely possible to make a picture frame out of leather. I mean, you got to figure, I must know this idea. Well, then you're just going to have to tune in for the live stream for the giveaway. But I mean, you got to figure, like, this is just a piece of leather. It's pretty stiff. You get this, maybe you get two pieces. You get one that's oversized, so you can put a glass frame in there. Get the one that's fit so that it holds the thing, have those glued together. And there's your picture frame. And you just put a backer on it, and you just glue it to a backer. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Actually, that is kind of an interesting idea. Now I'm thinking about it. Kind of a waste of leather, though. Not necessarily. I mean, the inner square is going to be wasted, but then you could do something like that. Like if this is the inner square, cut that out, and then you have your base frame that goes all the way around, and then outside of that you cut the longer pieces that fit over that for the glass. And then you have a tooling surface and the frame. Or you could do it out of all alternating strips of leather, so it kind of comes together like brickwork. And then when you burnish the edges, all that kind of disappears and it looks like one big monolithic piece. That is also very possible. And you can tool the outside edges, make it look really pretty. I might have to do that just to do that. I think that'd be a really cool video idea. Yeah. That'd be an excellent idea, actually. You could make a spooky mask. Actually, you know what? I could do like a little, I don't have one, like a masquerade mask or something. Get it so that it forms roughly to a person's face, which would be hilarious watching you, having you guys watch me form it to my face. And then from there, stain it, tool it, stain it, put a, I guess you'd want to tool it first while it's flat, and then mold it, and then stain it. Huh. Could I make a leather spider with wire and stuff? I'm thinking of spooky seasonal things. Well, I do have that garden wire, florist wire. Maybe if I get a bunch of really thin strips, I can kind of roll it around the wire and glue that to a body, which kind of gets sewn in from the bottom. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I'm going to have to think about that. Alright guys, well I'm winding up on my hour. So Kelsey, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been fun. I haven't seen you. I haven't talked to you in so long. It's like you're a whole this new person. Whole new person. But yeah. Been an interesting time. So I made a, if you go over to Knightsmith, you'll see it a little bit better. but I made a like a vanity for like a sink vanity type thing for the new shop. Oh, and Adam Leon just accepted the invite to Knightsmith. Fantastic. Well, Adam, I know you're not watching this right now, but thanks for joining the family. Took you long enough. You're welcome. I'm just chugging along. Well, it's appreciated nonetheless. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap up today. I had to order a few things and make some plans for some stuff to do today and this week. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping make this world better, one kerf at a time. I'll see y'all next week.